Hi guys, seeing as we're all stuck in quarantine and none of us really have anything better to do all day, I've been spending a lot of time in PMC, on Facebook and Instagram and everything, and something that seems to come up a lot, especially in PMC, which is a Powerlifting Motivation Chat for those of you who don't know, is really simple questions about what kind of program should I do and how to progress and everything. So I figured I would give a mention, do a little quick video on something that's really kind of simple, but it's a concept and something that a lot of people, especially beginners, really don't think about. And that's how to track volume. If you don't track volume in your workload, you can't really expect to make any long-term progression because the basis of progress is volume, and the only way to progress over time is to either improve your technique, or well, you can improve your sleep and everything and all that, but basically if we're talking just power, just in the gym, improve your technique or do more volume over time. So you can't really progress volume if you don't know how to track it. So I'm just gonna go over some the real simple thing about how to track volume. So here I have a sample deadlift workout. You can't really see it, but here, what if I do this? Wait. Oh, you can't switch the camera. Okay. So in this sample deadlift workout, here, what if I do this? Boom. It says, so the first exercise is a conventional black pull, work into a top triple. And then say SSB good mornings, 4 sets of 5, barbell rows 4x10, reverse hypers 5x20. Okay, so the first thing we can do, here's how you track volume. So let's take that 4 sets of 5 on SSB good mornings with 275 pounds. I'll grab another sheet of paper real quick. Okay, so how you do that is if you do 4 sets of 5, 4 times 5, that's how many reps you do. So you did 20 reps and you did it at 275 pounds. So 20 times 275, that equals 5,500 pounds. My math might be wrong, but you get the point. Okay, that tiny little equation there is how you calculate volume. So let's do that for all the rest. Let's do that for the entire rest of the workout. So the block pulls, there was a triple at 405, a triple at 415, a triple at 425. So let's add those up. 405 plus 415 plus 425. That equals out to 430, 440, 445. That equals out to 1,245 pounds for the block pulls. For barbell rows, 4 sets of 10 at 225, so 40 reps at 225. So 40 times 225. So that equals, where is my calculator? I don't have one, so I have to do the crappy math in my head. So I'm just going to adjust it and make it so he did it at 200 pounds to make my life easier. Okay, so that would be 4,000. So that's 8,000 pounds of volume on the barbell rows. Okay, and finally reverse hypers. So he did 5 sets of 20 at 100 pounds. So 5 sets of 20, so 100 times 100 equals out to be 10,000. Okay, so we did the math. We have all of the volume for each exercise calculated out. Okay, so let's add them together. So 8,000 plus 10,000, 18,000 plus 1,245, so 19,245 plus 55 plus 5,500, so 24,745. So that total volume for the entire workout is 24,745 pounds of total volume. Okay, so that's how you track total volume throughout a workout. What are some other metrics that we can get from that? One that I like to track is compressive volume versus non-compressive volume. So let's say by compressive, I mean anything where a bar is where the weight is putting shear force in your spine. So if you're doing a deadlift, obviously there's compressive force in your spine. If there's a bar on your back, there's obviously compressive force. If you're holding a barbell row, compressive force. But things like, let's say, a belt squat, where it's tractioning you, or reverse hyper, where you're getting traction as you're doing the movement, I consider that non-compressive movement, and I think that those are two important things to track because you want to keep that ratio of compressive and non-compressive volume somewhat reasonable, just for obvious spinal health reasons. I don't know about you, but I don't like it when my back hurts. Okay, so how you can track that is taking all of the exercise. Oh yeah, I don't even need to teach you. You guys can figure that part out. So total compressive volume for the workout. So the block pulls, the good mornings, and the barbell rows, that's all compressive volume. So that would mean so we took our total volume and then minus the reverse hypers. So you have 14,745 pounds of total compressive volume, which means you have 10,000 pounds of non-compressive volume. What's another important thing you could track? Okay, let's say that you have really weak hamstrings. Okay, so let's take a look at, or not hamstring, let's say you have, what's a muscle group? Upper back. Nobody can have too strong of upper back. So what movements do we have in here that directly target their upper back? How much upper back volume did we directly do in this workout? Well, we did 4 sets of 10 on barbell rows with 200 pounds. So that's 8,000 pounds of volume for that muscle group. And an interesting thing you can do with that is that allows you to track the total amount of volume you're doing for each muscle group. So let's say if you're only able to do, let's say, 5,000 pounds of volume for your upper back in one workout, and let's say 15,000 pounds of volume for your upper back throughout the week, if you get to the point where your upper back can tolerate 20,000 pounds of volume in a week, guess what? You got stronger. If you can get to the point where it can tolerate 25,000 pounds of volume in a week, guess what? You got a lot stronger. And that's kind of how you can use volume as a way to progress. That's how you track volume in a workout. So to add on to this, it's important that you don't just track volume per workout, but I think volume should be tracked per week, per micro is a better way to do it. And then it should be planned out, so you should be able to look back in your training and see volume slowly increase over a period of time. Obviously, it's going to go up and down a little bit, but in general, you should be doing more volume. You should be doing more volume on week 20 of your cycle as opposed to week 1. If you're not, there's probably an issue there. Volume has to be continually increasing over time if you want to get stronger. There you go.